Hi there you guys, my name is Molina and today's video is going to be about why you need to keep everything that they give you in boot camp. So when I went to boot camp, it was 2018. It was very end of February, so winter time. So I personally feel like I got super lucky because I got issued all of the winter apparel. Depending on the season that you go into during your time at boot camp is what dictates what type of seasonal apparel that you get. They used to tell us, you know, you guys are lucky that you guys came in, you know, these months because you're gonna get the winter coat and you're gonna get the fleece and you're gonna get all these things. The summer people don't get that. And so I remember all the time being told that, and they would always tell us, don't throw away anything you get, you might need it, you're gonna need it. And I, you know, was like, okay, whatever. I wasn't really paying attention. I mean, I didn't think I was gonna throw anything away, and I was like, yeah, no problem. So let's get into what they actually give you in boot camp. They basically give you everything. In a few of my other videos, I think I've spoken on this. They really do supply you with everything that you might need. I did what you need to bring to boot camp video, and I kind of brought very minimal things, a little bit of makeup, a little bit of toiletries, but I barely had to even do that because when you first get to boot camp, you are wearing, let's say, your own clothing. You have a backpack full of maybe your stuff from the last 2 days because it takes a day or two to travel and get to boot camp from wherever you are. You get to boot camp and you take off everything because they separate boys and girls, and you put on from underwear to bra to outfit what they give you, and you take all your things that is you and your past life and you just box it up, write your home address, and you send that home. So that is basically the first thing that you get is your underwears and your bras. They give you your PT outfit. That's the first thing that you're wearing is you wear your PT shirt, your PT shorts, and then they also give you what they call the Smurfs. Those are these blue, really soft sweatsuit outfit. You're wearing that all the time throughout the day. The first few days is processing anyway, so you're not really doing anything. And then as time passes, you go as a division and they walk you over to where you guys are gonna get your actual uniforms. They size you out and they fit you for your dress white uniform, your dress blue uniform, because everybody gets white and blue. They size you for your actual NWUs, which is the regular green camouflage outfit. And the only thing that I believe you actually go back to your division with the day that you get sized out for this stuff is your like boots. Very soon after you guys go in and get sized, they give you all of your green NWUs because I got issued green ones. Other people that I know who have been in a few more years than me, they were issued blue ones, and it was their responsibility to go ahead and buy the new green ones. So I actually got 3 pairs for free in parentheses because I'll go over like money in a little bit. The other things that they give you is they give you a bunch of different equipment or gear or whatever you want to call it. They give you your green sea bag, which is what you're going to use to travel. They give you a garment bag, which is 100% what you're going to need to travel with. And then they give you that backpack that you are going to get like day one, and you immediately start filling that stuff up. That backpack is a lifesaver. It fills half of your life in there. It has all these expansion buckles and little things, and it can really hold so much. It's actually really amazing. They give you belts, they give you socks, they give you undergarments, they give you the actual uniforms, all these things, and they're always telling you make sure you keep it. So basically what happened with me is that as soon as we graduated, the first thing that I threw out in boot camp, which again they tell you not to throw anything out, but I didn't care, I threw out my sneakers. They call them Go Fasters. They were the most uncomfortable sneakers I ever wore in my life, and I knew that when I left my house before leaving boot camp, I had packed up a single suitcase that I wanted my mom to bring to graduation for me, and it had my laptop, 4 outfits in it, my own personal undergarments, and I didn't want to be wearing the navy ones anymore. I knew that they were going to give me ugly stuff in boot camp, so I packed some of that. I packed my headphones, and I packed my favorite pair, and like my only pair because I wasn't really, you know, active or tomboy or nothing. I was very girly girl, so they were like my only sneakers that I owned, and they were super comfortable. I remember they were like these all black Adidas, and I loved them, and I packed them. So even though they told me don't throw anything away, that last day came, and we were packing up all our stuff, and I threw them away. I was like, most uncomfortable shoes I've ever worn, peace out, goodbye, I'm done with you. So that was the first thing that I did. I'll be honest with you guys, that wasn't a mistake. I did not need my sneakers. My mom did bring that one suitcase for me, so I was good. I went to my A school and I basically had kept everything. I kept everything. Everything except for those sneakers, and I think I threw away the underwear. That's all I threw away at boot camp. Like, last day of boot camp, I was like, buy underwear, buy sneakers. I knew that I had my own sneakers and my own personal undergarments in my suitcase that my mom brought for me, and I was not about to keep wearing the granny panties, so I was like, no. So I went through my whole 5-6 months, whatever it was, in A school, and I actually was packing, and I had accumulated a lot of items with me because I had my mom send me a bunch of things when I was in A school. I had bought a bunch of things when I was in A school, so now it was time for me to go to my actual duty station. I finished my schooling and it was time for me to go to Hawaii. But before I went to Hawaii, I was able to take leave if I desired to, and I desired to because I hadn't really seen my family. So the next thing that I got rid of was my Smurfs, the sweatshirt and the sweats. And I'll be honest with you guys, I regretted it so much. One of the things that people always say is, oh, always have yourself a pair of sweats and a sweater. And I don't have a pair of sweats or like any sweaters. I just bought like one of my first sweaters because I've been in hot weather for over a year and a half. I was in Pensacola, Florida, then I was in Hawaii, so I really didn't have any cold weather clothing, so I really regretted it. And also they were very comfortable, but I'm just not super into like the casually wear things, so I was like, oh, I'll just get rid of it, I won't miss it. I miss it. I think the only other thing that I got rid of, I had a laundry bag and I used it during A school. I decided to get rid of my laundry bag, my little knit bag, because I was like, I'll buy myself a nice laundry bin for my room when I get to Hawaii. I did keep the little mini knit bags. So they give you these mini knit bags and it's just, you can wash them and it's zippers. And why they do that in boot camp is it'll say your division and your name. So when it's laundry time, when you're washing your undergarments and your skivvies and stuff like that, they don't want everybody just plucking through underwears and bras and socks. So you put all your dirty undergarments in one of these knit bags, and then you turn those in and they wash and dry everything, and then when they bring everything back out, it's in this bag. Packing everything is so easy with those knit bags. I can't bring bins in my bags. I can't travel with that, but these knit bags are perfect for traveling. It keeps all my socks in one place, all my bras in one place, all my underwears in one place. It just keeps everything organized. So I definitely suggest holding on to those knit bags, even if you just throw them at the bottom of a laundry bin drawer somewhere and just forget about them. But when you move or when you travel and go on deployment, those bags are really, really helpful, I have found, and I truly, truly love them, and I'm happy I didn't get rid of them. So other few notes, I have heard stories of people getting rid of their black boots for some reason, and it's because a lot of people have replaced their black boots with the tan boots that you can wear in uniform. I am one of those people too. I very quickly replaced my black boots with tan boots, but I never got rid of my black boots because people always told me, don't get rid of your black boots. When you go out on deployment, you're not allowed to wear those tan ones. You have to wear all leather black boots that they give you in boot camp because the black boots are flame resistant. So I never got rid of my black boots. I was like, I'm definitely gonna need those one day, and when the day comes I go on deployment, I wanna pull those out, no problem, and I'm good to go. But I have heard of other people who have gotten rid of their black boots and then they get told, oh, you're going on deployment or you're gonna go work on a ship or whatever the case may be, and they are gonna have to go spend that money because they didn't keep their black boots that they were issued in boot camp. So guys, the biggest takeaway from all of this is to not just give away all these things that they give you in boot camp, specifically uniform items like boots or the Smurfs. I just got rid of a whole outfit because I didn't really like the outfit, and now I found out like it could have kept me warm and it could have been good for me. Like one day when I go on a ship, maybe I just want to wear some comfy warm clothes, and that could have been them, and now I have to look into replacing that, and I don't want to buy them again because they are very expensive. So now moving into like the pricing of uniform stuff like that, guys, like I said, it can get expensive, so make sure that before you throw anything out that you really know, one, how much it would cost to get it again, because you can basically buy every single thing that they give you in boot camp again in the uniform stores that they have all over base. It's just gonna cost you. I'm pretty sure to replace the Smurfs that I got rid of, I think the hoodie is over $30, the bottoms are another $20, $30. It would have been so much easier to just have my Smurfs, but I got rid of my Smurfs, so I learned my lesson. So that's why I really sat here and made this whole video, was honestly for my one big lesson of getting rid of that whole uniform set was a mistake. I did get rid of my sneakers. I didn't regret it. I did get rid of my laundry bag. I don't necessarily regret it because I can probably buy it for rather cheap, just some type of laundry bag to hold around and lug around my stuff on me when I do go on deployment. So that's not really a big deal. But mainly those bigger uniform items, be sure you're very careful about giving it away. I know a lot of people who get rid of their backpack. I was one of them. I was like, I'm gonna get a new backpack, a pretty backpack that's small, not so giant, and I just never did. But I'm so happy I never got rid of the backpack because when traveling, it's just such a lifesaver. It fits so much stuff in it. So even if you replace your stuff and get newer things, I suggest keeping what they do give you just in case, because you can buy yourself a new duffel bag, but that sea bag fits so much. You can buy yourself a new backpack, but does it have all the expansions that the other one that they give you in boot camp does? So unless you're just 100% without doubt know, like, yep, I'm never gonna wear these underwear again, then yeah, go ahead, get rid of them. But other than that, be careful about getting rid of your stuff, because, and I know I've harped on it a lot in this video, but it is expensive. And those first few months in boot camp, a lot of your paycheck is just gone. When you get out of boot camp and you see your bank account, you don't have a lot of money, because the first 2 paychecks that you get, they deduct hundreds and hundreds of dollars for all the items that they're giving you in boot camp, because those items are worth that much. When you get out of boot camp and you go into a uniform store, you will see how expensive one uniform shirt is or one uniform bottom is. So you guys, that was basically the gist of my video. I just wanted to really get on here and give you guys my thoughts on keeping things and not getting rid of things, because honestly I know that deployment is up and coming for me, and I'm looking over the things that I do have, and like I said, I have kept almost everything that was given to me during boot camp, but those like few items that, like especially my Smurfs, that I wish I wouldn't have been gotten rid of, that's something that I thought some people could have in mind. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it, and I hope you guys definitely keep on watching. I can't wait to put out more content for you guys as usual, and thank you guys so much. Bye.
Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars?
Girl, we know it's over like a jet thing.